to the Headstone Church. We are your family, here to help you maximize your life and grow. Welcome you to the Headstone Church, where the grace of God abounds, raising change leaders, releasing royalty. Welcome, we love you.
I was actually a very active member in, Daystar serving in Nehemiah. And it was difficult because for me it was like, I'm so soaked and planted here, how do I even move? But well, because I also had the incline before that it was a path to go. So when he shared, prayed about it, and then as we got married, I had to join him in the Headstone Church. So when I came in, the first struggle I had was that it was a small church compared to the Daystar Church where we were serving. And it was difficult for me to fit in somehow because it was just difficult, I can't explain. But one of the first gifts God gave me in the Headstone Church was the relationship I had with Pastor Fumi Williams. It was the gift of a mother. She became close to me, encouraged me a lot. Early challenges in marriage, she helped me through most of those period. And then today, when I look back 15 years after, I think mine has been a case of God's blessings all around in my career, in my ministry, in my family, and even in my finances. I just want to thank God for how God has blessed me through this journey. So in my ministry, I always knew that I had a call. And I didn't know how that was going to find expression. And I didn't even see it finding expression so soon. But getting here and getting into the system properly, it took me like 2 years before I got in properly. But getting in properly, I had the opportunity, to serve. And as I continued to serve, I found myself growing in ministry. Today, it's even a struggle to be in church at least 2 Sundays a month because I have to cancel ministrations because I don't want to miss church all through. But it all started here. And then now I'm invited to places to speak and all of that. I just want to thank God that part of me found expression here. And then my business, when I was going to step out of paid employment into what I do today, it was a big struggle because I didn't know where to start. I was so afraid. But with the help of Pastor and then Pastor Fumi Williams, I was able to go through that transition process. And then I remember during that time, I had an instruction from God to serve in the church office. And I resumed here every week for like 2 years. Yes. And within that period, it was like I was serving here, but I was learning. So today, many of the things I know to do, many administrative things I know to do, planning events and logistics and all of those things, operations, I learned here in church. I just want to thank God for how God has blessed me. And I cannot forget the incident of 2016. So that's why I say my own blessing is all around. Now, maybe if I wasn't here, I don't know if I would have been alive today. Because in 2016, March 5th, I had a threatening life situation. And the doctors didn't even know what to do. But by the time we were able to reach our senior pastor, he came in before or around 5 a.m. that morning. And then in 5 minutes, he was able to diagnose what was wrong with me. They moved me to another hospital. And then I got immediate attention. And then, of course, the stories like, if they've come 1 hour late, if they've come this would have happened and all of that. I'm just so grateful to God for all of this and even many more. Today, I'm an author. And I'm authoring many more books. And my books is selling. Yes, I have people buy my book from different countries, Kenya, Uganda. People call from everywhere, Canada, to get my books. Something I had planned to do for years, but I couldn't. But the senior pastor asked me when he said, go and write it. And then I said, sir, but even if I do it, there are some things I want to add. He said, that's why there's something called a second edition. And that struck me. From that day, I stood up and I said I was going to publish it. Every time I needed help, I needed resources to put down, he stood for me like a father all through. And I just want to thank God because I cannot share the story of my life without mentioning the Headstone Church. Praise